Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. I'm basically just going to show you what I do to while I do a water change. One of the first steps I always choose to take is I unplug my auto top off. I mean, I've seriously let this thing overflow so many damn times. As you guys see, I got the Toonsy care magnet. I'll generally actually do the edges first, working my way down, and once I've done those, I will come across the main glass, do the calcification that comes across the top, and then here's a trick that I've learned. See, if you guys look down the side, you can actually see how much gunk and crap there is that needs to be cleaned. So if you look over here, you might be able to see it. I'm not quite sure how well it shows up, but when I come across the razor blade, it tends to come off. This is a much better way. Quick tip while my nephew explores my sump is to clean the glass underneath any creatures, for example snails or starfish. And then what we'll do is, for a second buddy, we'll come over here and then clean it, and it will fall off. And
the starfish is fall off now.
It'll be okay, buddy. Anyway, anything that can't turn itself like a snail, I'll obviously turn back. Yeah, the next thing I'll do, I'll take your average turkey baser. You will not believe the amount of crap, just look at it, that comes out of your rocks. And I just like to blow any sand off any corals. And this is well mature established rock, and it still just collects detritus. And I have heaps and heaps of flow through this tank. Much more than what I need. So give this a good blow and let it all go down into my filter sock with the power head on to move it all around. And I'm going to start siphoning. So the next part is I'll obviously siphon the water out straight into a bucket. Plenty of towels around always. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch my water level. Actually leave everything running. Once it starts getting low, I'll just turn off the feed button and top it up with, where is it? Freshly made salt water from the night before, and I've got a little pump ready to go to pump it back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect the sand. It's a bit hard to do with my phone. Like I was saying, I'm going to collect the sand in the hose, and I'm going to pinch the hose with my fingers up here so I don't collect all the sand. I just want the crappy dust. And I'll basically do all the same stuff for my seahorse tank over here. Rinse and repeat.
My sock.
I'll clean this up later, buddy. So this is why you have plenty of towels around. Spills do happen. Now, I've got a bucket here that I know at the lip here is a preset 15 litres. I'll take exactly 15 litres out, and this is a 30 litre drum. I will drain this to exactly half where I have scratch marks here, and that will be my 15 litres. I do a 15 litre water change roughly once every week or two, just to keep everything nice and happy. Now, this is pretty simple. Once the water has reached at some point, I can hear it starting to pull air real quick. I'll just press my feed button on the back of my Aquamatic, and that will drain the rest of the water out of the tank. And I'm basically going to do the exact same thing over here, turn the equipment off, wipe the glass down for my seahorse tank here. Sorry, both tanks are really dirty, I've been extremely busy. The only difference is I'm going to take that old water from my tank, put it in this bucket, and then rinse those rocks out and really try to remove all of the detritus. Next step is to swap out my filter sock. Once again, pretty easy. I actually like to run my carbon and my biocarbon. So this is an Aqua One skimmer, my wave reef. Wave, whatever the hell it is, has lost one of its pumps currently and are waiting for us to replacement. And unfortunately, this is how easy it is. I'm ready for a new socket already. I have to wait for a replacement pump. To take my little return pump, this seems like $10–20. Put a little clamp on here and start pumping the water back into the sump. Just like that. As you can see, the water level is slowly rising, and it will raise right there to about that red line. And once it raises that first baffle, I don't want it to overflow the skimmer, so I will turn the return pump on. That will drop once more, and then I will let it continually fill up until it gets to that line again. Once it's gotten to that line, I will turn it off and start cleaning the second system and give it about 5 minutes to make sure it hasn't dropped anymore, and then I'll top it up with the filter sock. I forgot to mention, I normally leave the old one in for a bit longer and let it collect all that detritus. But once I have pulled it out, I will just literally turn it one side, then the other side, use a garden hose, put my finger over it to use pressure and clean these socks out, and then let them hang out. Just like this, I turn that pump back on. Like I've said, this is still continuing to top up. By the way, lifesaver, this little clamp. My water level will start to drop, just like I said. And there's my five-pellet reactor again. I've got a manifold running at the back, so it'll take a second longer. As you can see, the water's slowly starting to get out, so let's turn the flashlight on. And I'm going to try to get this to the correct level, and then continue. I actually get crazy coralline algae growth. I've actually scraped majority of it off, but as you can see right here, I hate this green crap. Pardon the green hair algae, I do really overfeed this damn tank. But look at this Toolsy Key magnet with the razor blade. It's just amazing. I love it. It will only take maybe 4 or 5 passes, and seriously so much better than having a razor blade on a stick to come through and clean all of it. Taking all the rock out of this tank. I actually like to move my heater down as I do this, so it doesn't overheat. Just look at the detritus at the bottom of this tank. It is insane. I knew this was a dirty tank, but this just takes a dirty tank to another level. I'm obviously going to siphon all that crap out. That is just insane. I just can't believe how much there is. And I'm going to redo the scape. Hopefully it comes out with something I like I said. Meantime, I'm going to leave these rocks in here. I've just got one in here for now. I'm going to shake every single rock off in here, then shake it off again, and then put it back into my tank nice and new and clean. I might even clean this backside. I haven't done it really. I just have to show you how crazy this Toolsy Key magnet is. It just rips through this bloody algae. Love it. You've done 3/4 in about 30 seconds. I use this heater, as you can see, the water line, to determine when to top this tank up. I have an OTO on this tank, but no OTO on that tank. Yes, it's a bit cloudy. I hope you guys like the new scape. I'll do a quick update later on tonight on what it looks like. Hopefully it looks a lot better than what it does now, because it looks like everything hates me. But I think it came out alright. Got a bit more room in the middle is what I was hoping for, so I can just get more mushrooms in there. I like the general layout already. Put this softy over here. This tank is loving it. Well, I'm talking polyp extension. This torch is starting to open up. Most things are starting to open up again. Clams are loving it. So, we've only got one more thing. This is what a water change should look like. A crap load of detritus. I don't care how clean your tank is. I blow that thing off twice a week. Vacuum the substrate. I've got way overrated equipment, and still this comes out of my sandbed. Well, most of this is out of the seahorse tank, but a little bit elbow grease always beats all the things you do. Is take a couple of microfiber cloths, clean the glass, and then don't forget to turn all your equipment on. Pump, ATO, etc. Always good to have a little help off. Good job, little man. One last thing I like to do when I complete my chore is, as you can see, here's a list of the things I have. I've made up a little grid, and I test and what I dose and what I change, etc, etc. This took me about an hour and 20, just because I did rearrange so much of the other tank. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try to keep making videos.